Hey guys, I'm back, COVID free. Still have a damn dry cough after like a month and a half of doing this, but yeah, we're gonna test out the Legend here. We got a couple others, Nox 600. We still don't have an 800 on display, so I can't use that. But I'm pretty sure there's the same power level. We'll give it another shot. Deus II. I've got some questions and settings that I wanted, that some users commented they wanted to see, and yeah, we're just going to go through the settings. Now, the difference between this test and the 12-inch dime test that we did last time is the silver quarter here is buried 12 inches, same thing. You can see it in my AT Max, Garrett AT Max versus Minelab Equinox 800 video. You could see me burying these two coins over a year ago. Difference is, I didn't realize it when I was burying it, but the silver quarter has a piece of iron there, which is really cool. So that's just going to give us a really interesting sort of thing to play with discrimination and iron and whether or not these detectors can see it. So let's go ahead and take a look. We've got the Legend in our hands now. Let's see, I'm on park mode multi 1. Just check my, let's jack, we're gonna go, wow. Okay, I'm gonna take it down just a little bit. Sensitivity at 25. Let's just check my settings. Let me get a little closer for you guys. Recovery speed 2. We'll bump, come on, Kev. Bump that down to 1. I already did noise cancel. I do have to do a ground balance, so once I get out of this, I'll do that. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm in 4 tones. You can hear how much mineralization is in this ground. All right, that's good enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and check this out. I'm gonna make sure you guys can see this screen. I know some of you have been complaining about that. I'm sorry. Sun gets in my eyes. So if I'm swinging along, that's about my normal speed most of the time. I'm going to explore that. Make sure you wiggle up and down a little bit on those targets. See, when I went down a little bit, I'm definitely going to be digging that if I found it. The iron is right here. Hear that? But if I go up here, I get the quarter. Now here's the interesting thing, guys. It's so hard to explain this to people. This is the same on the Nox. When you get your ears trained enough, there's a sound of a false nail, right? An iron false, and it gives you repeatability that you actually believe. But then there's a sound like this where you get iron tone with a good tone that's consistently coming through where you can tell it's something next to iron that's trying to come through. It's very hard to explain what that actually sounds like to someone. It sounds like this. Hold on. Well, not like that. See, the signal decayed a little bit. Let me get the quarter again. There we go. That sounds like a nail to me. That. Boy, that also sounds like a nail. There. There. Hear that? That's a really tricky signal. I'm on the fence about that one. I would probably dig it, but it is behaving like a nail does. A couple times there it came through and it sounded like to me, oh, there's an iron signal happening. It's almost at the same time a good signal is happening. That's what I'm trying to say, is they're overlapping. That's when I can sort of sense that there's something alongside the iron. Let's go ahead and just go to multi 2, burn through the see, that's better. Hear that? All day long. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Did you hear that? The iron was still happening, but we were getting a consistent, very, very consistent signal. Oh boy, you better dig signals like that all day long. Okay. Let's burn through everything now. Field 2? What am I doing? I'm sorry. Maybe stay in, let's just do, just for kicks, stay in park and let's try 15 kilohertz. So. Let's just try 10 kilohertz. Nope. Same, about the same for me. And then 4 kilohertz. Boy, I would expect that to smack it. I don't know. All right, let me hit. I'm gonna go back to multi. I'm gonna go over to field. Boy, it has a nice little sound to it, but that's just the tone frequency pitch, right? You can change that if you want. Let's keep listening. Come on, I'm trying to get this camera to work for you guys. Stupid sun. There we go. You know what's happening? Is it still iron still on? Oh, it's because my iron was off on that. Okay, so that's why that sounded more fragmented. Make sure your iron's on, guys, otherwise it's gonna sound really quacky like that. Well, that sounds terrible. Let's go this way. There we go. That's nice. 90-degree turns around that target. Bring it out. That's not bad, that. Well, field 2, field multi 2. I don't think the iron volume is as loud here. Bloody hell, where's my iron volume? I'm supposed to know these things, okay. I may have turned it down or something, because I can still hear it in the background a little bit. That's interesting. Field multi 2 is not behaving as well as field multi 1, but park multi 2 behave better than park multi 1. And that's an interesting relationship there. All right. Let's go to 15 kilohertz field. Well, that's not bad. Yeah, so single frequency on the Legend in field mode does pretty good. Okay, let's zip over to another detector. Okay, guys, we're back with the the Deus II. Let's check my settings here. I'm going to turn the sensitivity down to 85. Frequency shift, I already did. I'll do another scan though, because it's for some reason something's making it act up a little bit. There we go. Boy, I don't know why it's acting up. That's okay, I'll turn it down a little bit more. Anyway, sensitivity 80. Let's try jacking that back up a little bit. Get the camera on that screen so you guys can see it. So this is a Deep HC, I believe, is what I created this program from. I have no idea why it's freaking out right now. Huh. Let's go back to the regular Deep HC program. Yeah, I must have done something wrong, guys. Let's go through the settings here. Sensitivity 85. Frequency, iron volume will go to 5. Reactivity 0. Audio response 4. Let's go to expert discrimination. I'm going to do 3 tones. I'm going to take that first tone all the way down to 100 hertz. So it sounds like iron. Sorry to take you through this, guys. Bottle cap 0. Silencer, we want it 0. Okay, let's go back. Let's make sure our activity, we're going to take that up to 1.5. Listen to that. It went up. It started freaking out when I took my reactivity up. That's very odd. Why would taking your reactivity up make the detector more sensitive? Anyway, well, let's keep it at 0, I guess. And we need to go into audio and go square tones. You guys probably want to see the big numbers. $90, $87, $88, $91. I'll tell you what, you don't need to jack your audio response up for that signal, right? Okay, let me see. I had some okay, windsurfing speed addict. Oh, I still need to show the Nox squawking for you. I'll do that in a second. Martin Monson, silencer at 0. We have the silencer at 0, yes. Iron volume at 0. Okay. I'll turn the iron volume down. Someone wanted to see iron volume at 1 and discrimination 4 to 6. Okay, let's go ahead and try this first. Boy, that sounds nice. Okay, so it's struggling here. If I slow it down a little bit, I can get it. So interesting, if I slow down, I get it at that angle. Notice, guys, you're not hearing the iron right now. So this is, but that definitely smacks it there. But you're gonna get, you know, with your Martin, if you get your iron down, you're gonna get that null, and you're still gonna have to turn your iron on to figure out whether it's a nail or not. But I like that. It actually sounded like it hit it a little bit better, maybe to my ears. I'm not sure. But yeah, that would be a kind of a pain for me to turn my iron on and off. Let's just try iron volume at like a 1. The problem with that is here I can't even hear it in my ears because we've got the external speaker on. Maybe in my headphones that might work. Okay, I'm gonna jack that iron volume back up. day long. I created a Deus mono program. Hold on, I don't even know what the heck's frequency I'm in. So we're in 17 kilohertz now. Let's just keep it at that. You guys see those numbers? Dang, that is faint. You know what? What happens if we get the audio response up? So, guys hunting in single frequency, I mean, I cross-checking single frequency, I would turn your audio response up on your single frequency program and then listen for that. You won't get the audio modulation like it's faint so much as you'll hear that it's very short and clipped, right? So it's sort of short, which gives you could be a little bit deeper. But man, I hear that a lot better with that audio modulation up. I mean, you're not going to miss that, but look, if I turn it back down to 3, yeah, you're going to have to listen for those. I mean, it's whatever you're training your ear for. I like how that sounds. Let's just try another frequency real quick. Try 4.4, go to the other end of the spectrum. Wow. No, it hits it. .4 isn't hitting it as good. 7.5. Sorry. There we go. Nice. 13. Oh man. I turned 90. Doesn't like that. 90. Doesn't like that either. Likes this angle. That is the importance of masking of targets, right? It's all these detectors failed on that quarter at one angle or another in one setting or another. So, you know, I mean, you guys have seen me do it. I've gridded the same patches over and over with many detectors, and I'll still go back with a new detector and get new stuff. Could be because I'm at a slightly different angle, or it could be because the detector is better at seeing through iron, or just, it's not better or worse, it just has different advantages and disadvantages. I don't like to say one detector is better over another anytime at all. I think this detector has huge advantages in iron though, personally. So yeah, anyway, let me just make sure. I think I have one more thing to show you guys, but yeah, good tests. Real quick, I got park mode here. No changes, factory park mode. Smacking it. I mean, that's amazing. Because look, here's Deep HC. Okay, I'm back with an updated Nox. I've got recovery speed 2, 0 iron bias, FEF2. Let's get to work. Park 1, multi. Let's see if I can get that volume up for you guys. Yeah, it's so interesting the way that number jumps like that. Normally when I go over stuff like that jumps from 10 digits, it's usually a big piece of copper or brass. Look at that. Turn 90. I'm gonna try to make sure you guys can see that screen. Nothing there. Nothing there. Let's try bumping the recovery speed up a little bit. See if that does it. Nope. Back to 2, down to 1 recovery speed. Ah, that's blinding me. Hold on, let's turn 90 again. There it is. There it is. See, isolated that quarter. If I go down this way, see the iron must be just in front of it in respect to my coil right now. This has been the best angle, I think, for all the detectors, if I'm not mistaken. But that's just like all day long, right? You got the bars singing out, you're not going to miss that. If I turn 90 again, does not like it this way. I'm just moving up and down a little bit so I can try to get the sweet spot, but okay. So let's go to Park 2. Just check my settings again. Recovery speed 1. Let's just bump that up to 2. I think that was 50 tones. I don't want to do that. Let's try just 5 tones. Let's see if I can fix the tones. Nope. Wait. Okay. All right, let's give it a whirl. Park 2, multi. Okay, so it's doing a little bit better. There. See? But look at that down averaging that number. Keep it really tight, super tight, and I can get that hot number higher. Again, that's importance of getting that tight wiggle, you know, and I said this before, we're all responsible. We get these big wiggles, like, because we're lazy. Nope. Get that tight, and look how much better I can make that number. It's like you're working with a razor blade, you know? So turn 90. It's amazing how much of this just has to do with the skill of the detectorist. That's weird that it's not getting it. So I'm suspecting the iron is sort of like here-ish, and the coin is like here. That is very odd. It's not getting it from that angle. That is baffling. Let me try a different frequency. 15 kilohertz. Let's take the recovery speed. The recovery speed shouldn't matter here. It was smacking it no matter what. So it's not a depth thing, it's a separation thing. No. Recovery speed 3. What the heck? There. I can get it there. I'm going to get that recovery speed back to 2. There we go. Oh man, I am really disappointed. I hunt in park too, constantly. What the heck? And I've seen it do better than this, so. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna pin that. Okay, there we go. I mean, personally, I would dig something like that because I'm crazy and I dig a lot of iffy stuff, and that's a very strange signal. What am I doing? Just for kicks, I want to go to field. I bet this has iron bias on. Oh, it's on recovery speed 3. Let's try 2. Let's see what the iron bias is at. F2 is at 2. Let's try banging that down and see what it does. There we go. Okay, slow it down. That's what's doing it. Let's go back to part 2. Slowing down helps. multi. Yep, that's what it was. I was doing the Deus II wiggle. That machine can stand a lot of speed. This machine needs to go slower. It's been a while since I've been with the Nox, because I just, you know... It's like when I had that old F75. You guys remember the F75 LTD? You could just... That thing wanted to go so fast. It was like being in a race car. You know? You gotta figure out what your detector wants. Let me go back to that spot where it wasn't getting it this way. Nope. That's still a pretty iffy signal. I mean, it's just not impressing me. Let's go back to Park 1 one more time, guys, and then I'll call it quits on this machine. Look at that. That's the angle that Park 2 wasn't getting, so that is baffling me. I've done so many tests. I've had thousands of hours with Equinox, and it just goes to show, you know, Park 1's gonna beat Park 2 out in a real world test sometimes, not all the time. But in this one, that is some dry, crackly, nasty ground, and iron all over the place in here. I did have someone I don't have my notes, windsurfer. He wanted to hear the squawking of the iron, so let me see if I could do that for you guys. Windsurfing speed addict. That's windsurfing speed addict. Listen how noisy multi is, though. Here, I'll just show you something. Right, now I'll go to 15 kilohertz. Back to multi. Okay, let's find that squawk. That. That's kind of like it. That. Hear that? That. Hear how it has a choking sound at the end of it sometimes? That's what I'm talking about. That's the squawk. That's the squawk. Sometimes it doesn't always have that choking sound at the end, but if you've detected enough, you can tell all that crap I was just going over it's all a bunch of crap. It's just a bunch of iron and trash, because I've gone over this a lot. And so that's the problem. The multi-frequency on this is quite noisy for me, in my experience. Again, not putting this is one of my favorite detectors of all time, so not putting anything down here. I'm just saying that's why I hunted in 15 kilohertz so much, or single frequency. And I also did a lot of tests that you guys may have seen where single frequency did better than multi. But in this case, you know, I mean, look, I'm in 10 kilohertz Park 1. This is the hard angle. Just for kicks, Park 2, 10 kilohertz. Isn't that interesting? You can hear that coughing sound it makes when the number comes up, often one way. It's like coughing. It's like interrupting, right? That's the kind of signal that when you get a nail false signal, it just sounds great until you start turning around it, and then it turns into iron tones. But when you get something that's a good signal next to iron, you'll get a bizarre sort of overlapping like that, where you get either that sort of thing where there's this, the good signal is like trying to cough its way through the iron signal. It feels very interrupted. Or you get a layering effect where you get the iron signal at the same time that you get the good signal. So keep an eye out for those signals for sure. Aye aye.